Hi Capricorn, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to the month of May 2022. We're going to see what wants to come into activation for this month. I got my activation cards here. What your spirit guides, their advice, of course, in terms of how to transform and activate your life towards what it is that you want, and of course, your soul's desire in terms of activation, and then the overall activation. So we're going to see. We're going to definitely use these two, and we're going to definitely use the tarot. So we'll see about the other. But let's jump into this. And what I'm going to do first is I am going to pick three cards, and we are going to find out what it is that you need to keep from the past month to bring in to the month of May 2022, and then what it is you need to release from the past month as you move into May, and then of course, or while you're in May, I should say, even, and then what is going to be the main theme of this month. All right, so let's take a look and what's in store for you here. All right, what is going on for you? So what is it that you need to keep from the past month? What do we get? The Moon card. Ooh, Pisces energy, guys. That of which is hidden, okay? So this is interesting that we get this. This is about like maybe there are some certain changes, voluntary changes that you're making, or maybe that there's something that is unseen at this particular moment. And this is saying there's no need to dive super deep into that because this is saying whatever that is unseen, there could be, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. So it's like, it almost as if it doesn't want you to do anything about it within this particular month. So you want you to keep that of which is unseen, unseen. Okay, at least at this particular moment. We'll get into the month and see what happens, but this is what it wants for you to bring into the month, that of which is hidden. Okay, and this is like, I kind of feel it's also kind of like using it's hidden for a reason, and that's what I think. What is this card? So if this is a 10, 15, 16, okay, 18 card reducing to a 9, let's say. This has to do with search for meaning. So maybe there is some sort of higher education, some sort of mind expansion or philosophy, a journey, a search for meaning that needs to be brought into this month, and there's a reason for it. So we'll figure out what that is, okay? But what is it that you need to release from the past month? Let's get what that is. The High Priestess energy. Okay, so this is interesting. This is having to do with the second house. This has to do, you know what? I'm feeling that this has to, there's some sort of value. There's some sort of value, like, you've got your values and, that you have in life that you live by. There's some sort of value that you, or material security, or perhaps some sort of, it could even have to do with negative self-esteem that might be that wants to pay attention to. And what I'm doing is I'm looking at the High Priestess in terms of her intuition and what she wants, and it's a 2 card, and 2s have to deal with being resourceful, but it also has to do with self-esteem and what you value. It's like material security, material world, your attitudes towards possessions. It wants you to release that a little bit and go within your intuition. It's almost as if it's saying, and I don't know, for some of you it's just coming out, and so don't shoot the messenger, but it's almost as it's focusing on material possessions and your view towards that. Like, what is it that you value? And this is really saying it's about capitalizing on your intuition. Go deeper within. It's not the material thing. It's go deeper within. There is something that wants you to go deeper within, okay? More intuitive. It wants you to use your intuition rather than going rather than focusing on material security or valuables that you could bring in, or something that's going to pop up the ego, right? It's wants you to use your intuition and go within, as it pertains to self-esteem and as it pertains to material security. I don't know, whereas we're going to figure out what this is, okay? And then what is going to be your overall theme for the month? Oh, the Hangman. You've been enlightened. It's in the upside down position, which means you've been enlightened. So the delays that were previously happening, or that could have been happening in your life, no longer will be. There is some sort of enlightenment that you've received. Whoa. Okay, so let's put this aside. So what is it that you need to get rid of? So we're going to move that out of the picture here, and then we're going to focus on your theme of being enlightened, major arcana that's coming through here. So I feel that there is a beautiful opportunity for you here to really move things forward within the month of May. There is a sense of wisdom that's been gained. This is about some sort of perspective has been achieved. All right, so this is really nice. So let's take a look at what's coming out for you here. So let's start with the first week. We're going to break it down week by week, guys, week by week. First week for the month of Capricorn, what do we have? All right, knowing that you've been enlightened, let's take a look what we got. Emperor energy. You got a solid foundation. Oh, this is beautiful, Capricorn. You're really coming out great right now. This is all stability and security. I will let you know, guys. Look, we get the Emperor and we got the Four of Pentacles coming through here. So the Emperor is all about life in your world, right? And this is all about solidity, structure, even fourth house energy that has to do with home, roots, family, heritage. It also has to do with psychological foundation, right? And your subconscious patterns, perhaps relating to your foundation. All right. All right. So this is what this is talking about too. I'm getting also a wreath of success. This is confidence. Remember how we talked about self-esteem at this high priestess? Remember I said low self-esteem kind of coming through that you need to get rid of from previous months? Look what we get. So this is out of the picture. So you're looking, no wonder it's out of the picture when you need to let it go, because now confidence is replacing this. Confidence from within and then others seeing it, right? So this confidence is really brewing from the inside out. And this is a wreath of success. So you've had some sort of self-progress that's being made in growth, in self-confidence, a birthing of something new. You're a new way of this enlightenment has brought you birth into higher levels of confidence and a greater, security here. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles where you're focused on your stability, okay? The Pentacles is just, again, more stability and security. You're just all about that right now. So, this is having confidence in that, right? So this is what is coming through. But, do keep in mind when I talked about that High Priestess is like you could be looking at your foundation and your security as not just something like money or possessions, but how the foundation of self-confidence and how that value can really bring up the value of you, right? How you value you and how others value you is a strong, solid, possession that you have internally. And there's no amount of money that can replace that. All right, so this is what is coming through here. Let's take a look at what is your soul's activation for this first week, and we'll see what wants to come out. So what do we got? What is your soul activation card that wants to come through for this week one for Capricorn? What do we got? Wow. Strength. Look at this. You got tiger energy, strength in your communication. This is a 30 card that reduces to a 3. And this is, having the strength to move forward. Now, what's so interesting is that for some of you, you've received, there could be some sort of promotion that has come into play. And this could be, setting a strong foundation in your world and just doing whatever it can that brings forth some sort of stability. Because we've got, we've got a lot of pentacles here too. Could be dealing with an Aries as well. Because I got fire, and then I got fire energy as well as your energy, which is earth. But the strength card coming through, this being a 30 card, what this talks about is, look at that tiger within there, right? This is like really moving forward, and realizing that you had some sort of fear that could have been standing in the way, right? And you're moving through a new chapter in your life, where you're realizing that you had maybe some inner resistance that were set by fears. And what you're doing is now you're uncovering things by utilizing, you're uncovering your true strength in you. Like you have the courage to move through whatever this is with clarity and understanding and compassion. All right. You've been wanting strength for some reason coming through, and it is coming through here. It's so solid. So some sort of enlightenment in communication, having the strength in communication. Your prayers have been heard. So it's like, this is really saying is that to uncover your true strength is to accept your current state, whether you're vulnerable or you feel fragile or weak. And then the second step is to surrender to the life force of love. And then the third step is involve empowerment, and let that power just really flow through your life and use life force to help you within this. So this is, calling on spirit guides and such, for your strength in a situation, but you got this, right? This is like, whatever it is, you definitely got this. I mean, to have the tiger behind you like that is like, and it's some form of communication. What do your spirit guides have to tell you? Don't relinquish your power. Yeah, don't be weak about it, guys. It wants you to push through with power, okay? Have confidence in your stability and your foundation to move forward on what it is that you want to do, okay? So this is what is coming through here. Anything else? I'm just going to pull an activation card. I didn't pull this for, what did we get? Synergy. Yeah, positive energy. This is about that. This is an opportunity to embrace the unfamiliar and the new and the exciting, and you're giving birth to a brand new reality, right? This is so beautiful, and this is part of the birth. Look at the tiger coming through here. It's like you're pushing right through a brand new reality, and boy, is it beautiful. Okay, you get synergy, and this is amidst any sort of obstacles that have once held you back. It's a 41 card reducing to a 5. So don't relinquish your power. Use it, guys. You got tiger power in your first week, okay? Let's take a look at what's going on in your second week, all right? Let's take a look at the second week for Capricorn. What do we got? 6 of Pentacles, all right? And we've got the Star card. Oh my gosh. And then we've got the Death card. So this is about an opportunity. This is, equal give and take, the 6 of Pentacles, all right? So this is giving and receiving, all right? And so this is generosity, this is gratitude, this is balancing the scales out and birthing something new. Now this could be dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe that there is some sort of healing. Maybe Aquarius around you is going through some sort of healing. If you're taking on all this energy, all right, if you're taking on all this energy, this is equal give and take, and going through healing after something has come down, after something happened. Now, this could be someone close to you, or this could be you yourself, but it looks like there could have been an Aquarius around you that had some sort of ending and rebirth that's happening here. And there was equal give and take in the process, okay? So maybe you helped out someone, or someone's helping you out going through healing. And helping you balance the scales after something came to an end. So I do feel for some of you that if you feel that there hasn't been balance, there is an opportunity for a 6 of Pentacles coming through. And the 6 of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving. It could be loans, debt, or generosity of some sort. And again, could be dealing with an Aquarius, or again, it's more of like equal give and take, right? It's balancing out the earth and the water, right? Especially getting the Star card. So this is about clarity, hope, a lot of faith, clarity, miracles coming into play. Some of you could have a miracle coming through after something that has come down, right? The Death card, which is, scorpionic energy. Okay. So this is telling me that there's something that came to an end. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. For some of you, you're going to get help after something came to an end, and it has to do with health and healing, for you, and some sort of miracles that's coming through that you're just not going to expect. All right. Yes, look at justice is coming through. Balancing energies. Now, for some of you, it could be legal situation that something's going to come through and be very, very positive. Like fairness will come in and step into play. Okay, so fairness will come in and take a look at this. Justice energy having to do with the global awareness, collective, humanitarian, right? It's going to make sure that something comes in that's going to really balance things out for you. So don't worry within your second week, okay? This is just something's going to be balanced, and maybe something you've wished for is going to come through with this Star card, right? This talks about miracles. Especially after something was unfair, or something that broke down, job loss or something of the sort. You're going to be fine. Here's more balancing of the scales. There's 2 sets of balancing of the scales here. So, everything's going to be working out right. So I don't think you have anything to worry about on here, guys. Something really positive is going to be coming through. What does your soul have to tell you here? What is coming through? Take a time out. Take this time out that you need, especially amidst any sort of obstacles that have been, perhaps surrounding you. Because this is really saying is that it's time to do that, okay? It's time for you to take this time out and get the rest that you need so you can come back even more refreshed. in a situation, okay? And that's what it wants you to do. And sometimes we're given the death card so we can actually do that. Something, the universe comes in and stops us in some way, okay? And allows us to saying, hey, if you're not going to take the break, I'm going to give you one, right? And it doesn't have to be something that's bad. This time out allows you time to understand and for your soul to evolve, right? So you can see the blockages, Capricorn, or anything that is keeping you from your strength and moving forward and exploring further, right? And that's going to be very key. Okay, so if you have to disconnect the phone, the TV, the computer, ground yourself. Get out in nature and just breathe in the inner calm and peace. All right. And because nature's got some magic to share with you, and so it could be getting out in nature. So take the time out because something's shifting. I almost feel it's almost even looks like a wheel of fortune, right? So something's shifting, and I wouldn't get. It's funny that I get almost like the Wheel of Fortune card and the Star card, a miracle. Something's going to be shifting. Okay, so it's going to be very positive amidst some sort of adversity that you have. Okay, yeah, appreciate your talents. Some of you, it could be involved in work. This is about you owning and stepping up in your talent and utilizing it. Okay, so it's time to appreciate your talent and utilize them so that the other people in the world are not are not left in secret of your value that you can bring to them. Okay, so this is what's coming through in your second week. Appreciate your talents. All right, let's take a look at your third week and what is coming through for Capricorn on week 3. What do we get? Week 3, what do we get? 5 of Swords. Okay, and the Magician. Gosh, you're always coming right through. You don't even, yeah, you're going on in calmer waters. So this is about any sort of obstacle that has been on your path, any sort of conflict, any sort of tension or adversity that you've been experienced. Now this could be in the mind, right? This has to do with reason. So it could be with a person, place, or thing. This is saying is that you've got all the resources necessary to move this forward, okay? And this is Mercury energy, and you can bring your vision to this earth, and it's time for you to do it. So any sort of obstacle, you can create change in that, and it is about choosing to reason and perhaps a mind shift to move on to birthing something new. This is self-improvement. Now, some of you, it could be moving on to a different employment. A different or a new work routine, a new health or nutrition type of situation as well. That has to do with the 6th house energy. All right, but it could be a mindset, guys, because it's sword energies. I'm going to throw that in there because it has to do with reason. So something, it could be a mind shift that you're going through here. And that could very much well be the case. So there could be a mind shift that is happening. That's a new job, a new opportunity. Some of you might be starting a new business that gets out of obstacles and just feels better for you. So that's why we got that appreciate your talents card, I think, It's because there's an opportunity that's going to be smoother sailing for you. What would it get? Yeah, and it gets rid of any sort of deceit from the past. So there's some sort of something that could have been some deceiving yourself, right? And this is taking control over authority of one's own intellect. So there could have been, this is an opportunity to smooth sail after some sort of deceit. And this is taking ownership of your mind and intellect. I got to tell you, some of you, it's a mind shift, but you're leveling up. You're being more in control of your mind, and you understand how you want to move forward here. Let's take a look at what the activation of the soul cards are. Let's take a look at what we have here. Yeah, you're leveling up because there could be an air sign around you. There could have been some sort of deception. And if not, I really feel you're taking on this energy is that any sort of conflict that you've had in the past can be moved on to real calmer waters, and this is taking authority of your own intellect. Okay? Anything else? Move forward. It wants you to move forward. It keeps telling me to move forward, guys. This could be a new job. Some of you might be starting a new business. The universe says move forward. Take that step, Capricorn. Take that step. Don't be afraid. We're going to be there. We're going to help you. Call on the strength, right? You got this. You've been enlightened. You know what you're here to do, okay? Let's take a look at what your spirit guides have to say in this transformation. Let's take a look on week 3. What do we get? Practice moderation. Yeah. And it kind of matches the appreciate your talents from the week before. So if you have to start slow, that's saying that you can do that. Practice moderation, right? Even if you have to move slowly through something, that's what it's letting you know. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at week 4 for you. Week 4 for Capricorn. What's coming up for Capricorn? You guys, this is so beautiful. A new beginning. You're doing it. Oh, you guys, you've got a new beginning. After feeling left out in terms of a situation, and then I get the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy. You're shining the light within. Something that's going from the inside out. Remember how we talked about that, there was some, you've been enlightened here in some way. You've been enlightened is your theme, and here's the light. You're seeing. Yes, I'm going to let my enlightenment lead the way. So you've got the Fool card, Major Arcana. You got the Hermit card, Major Arcana, right? So this is a new beginning, right? After feeling left out and then moving forward because you see the light within. You can't ignore the light within. So I feel some of you are on a brand new path. You have been enlightened. There's no going back. All right? Anything else that wants to come through? Let's take a look. It's after emotional heartbreak. You've had some sort of emotional heartbreak of some sort. Could be dealing, for some of you, it could be dealing with, this is interesting because I get emotional heartbreak and I get the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. For some of you, this is a water sign, or this could be you taking authority of your emotions after heartbreak. And you're moving forward. You're not feeling left out, right? You know that you've got power within and you're shining that light and you're moving forward your brand new beginning. It's a whole new journey for you guys. Yeah. And I get the 10 of Pentacles, that just where you start, 10 of Pentacles, happy home, legacy. I mean, my gosh, this is an opportunity for plentiful. This is, inheritance, retirement, leaving a legacy of some sort. Oh, you guys, you're going to be totally fine if you're worried. No, you'll be able to create some sort of legacy. What does your soul have to tell you in week 4? This wants to come out. What is this? Hope. Wow. Now I'm going to replace this with faith because I'm all about faith. All right. So this is about having faith because the 1 + 6 = 7. 7's about having faith. So this is how I feel this card. Have faith in your talents. Move forward. Even if it's shifting some sort of mindset. This is having some sort of faith in this process, okay? So if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel afraid or defeated, and this is, maybe you're experiencing, guys, some sort of emotional storm of some sort, right? But the sun is shining through this, right? It's about understanding and seeing the imbalances and the things that created those imbalances within you, and just realize that you attract the energy that you are. Clouds do pass, and they pass until they don't pass until you see the underlying message. So it wants you to let those clouds pass, let them go through and pass, because you've got a brand new beginning, right? And there's a sense of renewed clarity and this inner strength that you get after the clouds pass, that's going to help you manifest the life of your choice. So, you don't have to see passing storms as something destructive. You can see them as something as an opportunity to move through the galaxy in a higher state. So this is what this is calling out to you on. Wow, this is beautiful, guys. And the sun is coming out on this. So what do your spirit guides have to tell you in closing here? Any other messages that may want to come through here? What do we have? Let's take a look. It's going to help, take your hand and help you through this situation. What do we get here? What do we get? Never judge another. Wow. Don't judge another. Isn't this good? This is good advice for everyone, isn't it? Wow. And there could have been a situation where you judged someone or someone judged you, right? And you guys are going to know what that is. I'm going to pull one final card because I'm just curious. Anything else from numerology that wants to come out? Wow. Surrender. That's what it's saying. Surrender to the change of the moving of the planets and the change that's happening, because it's here to teach you something. And this is the ending with a brand new beginning, and that's why you got that Fool card coming through, right? Whoa, you guys, this is really beautiful. Continue to move forward. What it is, there's something that you need to know that's coming through that it wants to let you know, and it's going to be very powerful, and it puts you on a brand new path. You've been enlightened. All right, guys, note your comments below. Let me know how this resonates, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.